Good morning, it's Mike, and this is week number 4. I hope you're paying very close attention. I hope you've gone back and reviewed the notes. Excuse me, I hope you've gone back and rewritten the notes. I hope you've written down the 4 or 5 things you're going to implement from the retreat. And most importantly, I hope you're implementing those things right now. Remember, Christmas is going to be great because you're a great listing agent. On week number 4 this week, we're going to look at Valerie Caro. It's interesting because Valerie sent me a lot of great information on how she's developed her career. But one of the things that she said to me in an email after the retreat was, Mike, it took me virtually 25 years as a real estate agent to get to 35 deals per year. And it's only taken me 4 years working with your company to go from 35 to 200. I guess you have to decide where you're going to go with your business, or are you going anywhere with your business? Remember, I talked about complacency and apathy a lot? Think about that. One thing you're seeing in all 8 of these great blueprints, there's no complacency, there's no apathy. These people are out to win, they're out to succeed, they're out to achieve the goals they've set. Are you winning? Are you succeeding? Are you achieving the goals you've set? You can, you know. All you have to do is have a plan and follow it. Each week, I'm giving you a plan to follow. Pick the parts of each plan that make the most sense to you, and then follow them. If you're involved in coaching, which I know a lot of you are, for goodness sakes, tell your coach what your plan is so we can hold you accountable to that plan. So Valerie Caro was on Wednesday, the second day of the retreat, and there was several things she said that were really outstanding. Obviously, all 8 presenters were great, but in Valerie's blueprint, there were a couple things that jump out. We'll talk about them right now. Here's number 1 on her blueprint. I accepted the attitude that prospecting is fun because I know what to say. Isn't that interesting? It's fun. And you could see, remember the smile on her face? She believes that prospecting is fun. Why wouldn't it be fun? It's how you get paid a lot of money. Prospecting is the roadmap. Prospecting is the avenue. Prospecting is the path we take to earnings. What are the odds of you earning a lot of money without prospecting? Now, you know you can buy business off the internet, you can buy business through advertising, buy business through marketing, etc. But see, the truth is then your net dollars to you are very minimal because you bought the business. She makes it fun because she knows what to say, therefore it's more profitable. Number 2, I've internalized all the scripts so they're literally part of who I am. So here's a question for you. Are the scripts really part of who you are? Or are you mechanical? I've internalized all the scripts so they're literally part of who I am. Are you the RoboCop of real estate? Are you that mechanical? See, by internalizing, they come out in a comfortable conversational style. Every one of you has a great style. It has to be developed. How do you develop it? By internalizing the scripts. Number 3, on the days that things don't go well, I practice blind faith that what I'm being asked to do is going to work. Not everybody has good days every day, none of us do. These aren't always good days in the office. The weeks following the retreat are hectic, they're busy, my staff is crammed full of work to do. And then we have another retreat coming up in October. And when that's done, we have another retreat coming up in January in San Diego. And when that's over, we have another retreat coming up in July. I'm already thinking about next July. And here we are still in July of 2013. Some days are not as good as others. On the days things don't go well, I practice blind faith that what I'm being told to do is going to work. Number 4, I've created a very strict schedule for myself. And the tighter the schedule, the more freedom I have. Interesting point that a lot of you got during the retreat. The tighter the schedule, the more freedom you have. Because see, you're getting things done which allow you to have more time for yourself. Number 5, every day I would remind myself that I'm not too busy. It's so interesting to me that I'll send an email to an agent and it'll be 6 days before they respond. And then I'll say, why did you wait 6 days? Oh, I'm so busy. I'll call an agent on the phone and I'll leave messages Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And finally I'll reach them at home on Saturday. Why didn't you call me back? Oh, I'm too busy. I mean, honest to goodness, do you actually believe that? You're doing 5, 8, 10 deals a year and you're too busy? And yet a person doing 200 deals a year isn't too busy? You got to get over the busy and get into the work. Number 6, might force me to make decisions faster. Might force me to make decisions faster as to what was a good lead, a bad lead, a good potential listing, a bad potential listing, and then take the appropriate action. See, in coaching, Valerie, which I've had the good fortune of doing, it's always a matter of making decisions quicker. See, a lot of you, well, should I go to the retreat? Should I not go to the retreat? Do I like this guy? Do I not like this guy? Am I ever going to use this stuff? Am I not going to use? What are you doing to yourself? Do you know the days are going by? And your days are numbered. Whether it be your days are numbered in real estate or in life, your days are numbered. Start doing something. Make a decision. Number 8, I keep looking for exposure to agents to do more that I'm doing because I can always learn from them. You notice that front 400 chairs were filled with superstars at the retreat? Interesting. And I asked them to go back and meet a lot of you and share ideas with you and talk to you, and they did. And a lot of you came up and talked to them, which is great. You got to keep learning to keep growing. Number 8, starting on day 1. Now this goes back a little over 4.5 years ago. Starting on day 1, I immediately do whatever my coach tells me without question. But Mike, you don't understand my area. You don't understand where I live. You don't understand who I work. Wait a minute. We have males and females. We have good prospects, bad prospects. We have motivated, unmotivated. We have those that want to do something, those that don't. It doesn't matter where you live. If you do what we say with blind faith, you're going to win. Number 9, every year I challenge myself to raise the bar as to what my productivity can be. For example, when I started 4.5 years ago, I was doing 36 deals a year, and this year I'm going to do 200. Got to raise the bar. Complacency is the problem. Apathy is the problem. A lack of belief in yourself is the problem. Why is it that I believe in you more than you believe in you? It's kind of sad, isn't it? Number 10. I'm constantly looking at points 1 through 9 that I've just given you. Keep my business growing. And number 11, starting with day 1, I have high levels of accountability. Mike is always challenging me to become the best of the best. Do you really want to be one of the best? I know you say you do, but it's been a couple weeks since the retreat ended. Do you still want to be one of the best? Do you still want to have a great Christmas? I'm sure you say you do. Let's see if you do. Prove it to yourself this week. Talk to you next week.